All right, now this next item might be of interest to people looking to extend a USB connection. This one came in free of charge through the Amazon Vine program. It's from Tripp Lite, and this will extend USB 2.0 over Cat5 Ethernet. And let's take a look inside the box here. So you have a manual as to how to use this and the distance that it supports. So the distance, I believe, is less than what Ethernet can normally provide you for a network. So the maximum distance here is 164 feet, and that is it. But it will do USB 2.0 speed. So there's all the specs on how to use it. You can let them know you're listening. This, by the way, I think I mentioned this already, but this came in free of charge through the Amazon Vine program. This is the first component. So there's a power adapter, a transmitter, and a receiver. So let's open up the power adapter here. And I'm guessing this is going to be probably 5 volts, 2 amps. Let's take a look at that. 5 volts, 2 amps on the power adapter, your standard tablet-style USB voltage. And I'm guessing some of that power is going to be used by the transmitter itself. And maybe in the full review we'll measure the amount of power going through it, because that might be of interest to some people. Now this is the receiver. So this end we're going to keep down here, and the power goes in there. It's actually interesting, the receiver gets the power and not the transmitter, huh? And this device here is the transmitter. And what this does is you plug this into the computer, and this, or I guess the Ethernet. So now I'm confused about this, because you would think the receiver is what you would be receiving from, but apparently it looks like you plug the USB device into here, and then this end connects to the computer. So we'll try this out here and make sure I got the order of things correct. And what I'm going to do real quick is actually run a USB hard drive up to my daughter's bedroom upstairs. Now her bedroom used to be my office, so I have an Ethernet drop there that's not being used. And I'm going to connect to it down here in the basement and see how this works and make sure that my order of things is correct. So let's have a look at that. All right, pardon the messy desk, but what I've got here is probably a 25-foot or so patch cable, and this is running to a connector that then goes up to my daughter's bedroom in a different part of the house. And up in the bedroom, I have a USB hard drive attached, and I just want to see if this will work over that long distance. So let me get the laptop situated here, and let us plug in this adapter and see if it all works. I'm going to connect this up via the USB hub that I have plugged in, and hopefully we will see everything connect up here. My hub, of course, just disconnected, and I can't show you the screen, but it looks like the drive is actually, there it goes. The drive is showing up here, so I have full access to this USB drive that's in a different part of the house, and I've got some old video footage here. Let's try to play something back here. Look at my hair back then. Yeah, that seems to be working. Maybe not. It just died on me there. Let's see if I can get back to that video. There we got quick time going here, and I can scrub through the file. So what we're going to be doing in the full review is we'll look at how much bandwidth you can get over this and whether or not this is something viable for doing storage over that long of a distance. I think the proper use of this would probably be mice and keyboards and other kinds of USB devices, but it looks like the drive is mounting here and is somewhat usable. So that's useful, and again, we'll explore some of the uses of this. We'll see what kind of bandwidth we can push over this connection. It looks like it just dropped out, actually. We'll look at what kind of bandwidth we can push over this connection, what the distance limitations are, and then any kind of latency that might come into play, especially if you're looking to extend a game controller or a keyboard and mouse and that sort of thing. So this one will be a fun one to explore, and I would love to get from you the kinds of things you would like to see in a review of a product like this. Now remember, this is not connecting over your network. It's using the same cable, but it is not going to be switched over IP. It is a direct connection between two ends. So you can't run it through your switch or something. It's got to be a direct connection in some way between that receiver and transmitter unit. So more to come on that, and that is going to do it for this random unboxing video. We'll be back with full reviews, hopefully, of all the stuff you just saw. And again, I would love your input as to what you would like to see in those reviews when we do them. So that'll do it for now, and until next time, this is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.